Hey, hello, and welcome. I am Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is another episode of the Getting to Clarity show. This is the place where busy leaders come to get the tips, tools, and techniques that they need to create more success in their leadership and life with less sacrifice as a result. And today we are talking about knowing who you really are and how that impacts your leadership and your career. So stay tuned. Who you are as a person and understanding who you are as a person, that understanding especially, it affects every single area of your life, but especially the impact that you can make in your career, in your business, in your leadership journey. Why? Because it's the foundation of who you are. And you have to make sure that you are bringing that with you when it comes to your career. Finding out and really leaning into what makes you uniquely you. So think about it, who you are, and bringing that authentic self forward into your work determines the gifts that you're going to share and the skills that you're going to cultivate. It helps to dictate how you show up in your organization, what it is that you ask for, how you create and you enforce boundaries, everything that you will do from a career perspective. So how can you possibly expect to contribute, serve others in your organization, either from a leadership perspective or even as a high potential employee, if you don't know who it is that's really walking in the door? Organizations need diverse talent. They need different people, different skills, personalities, leadership styles to be able to run well. We can't all be the same because then nothing grows. There is no momentum. However, when we recognize our differences and we allow them to build upon one another by having different ways of ideating and brainstorming solutions, enhancing things, then the organization thrives, and so do you. So, who are you when you're walking in the door at work? Is it the same person as at home? Is it the same person with family or friends? So, what is it that you are bringing of yourself into the door at work so that you contribute and you're showing up as your highest and best self? So, if this question has you scratching your head a little bit, then perhaps some self-awareness is required to find out. When you have clarity and when you have an understanding of who you really are, that genuine and authentic self, then you're better able to create standards so that you continue to show up this way. And then you make better choices. You can better manage yourself, your behaviors, your relationships. It affects everything. Even the bedrock, it is the bedrock of your self-leadership so that you can continue to grow in your leadership journey. And however you lead others, it could be that is your role, that is your vocation, or it is something that you're passionate about donating your time and it's your avocation. So whatever way that goes. So here are some things I want you to keep in mind as far as things to explore to be able to tap into your true identity. The first of which is your personality. Okay, what is your basic personality? And how does your personality affect your work? One of my most favorite assessments is the predictive index assessment, and I use it with all of my coaching clients. And the reason why is because it gives you an overview of not only your personality, but how your personality manifests in your current role at work. It dives into and taps into what your motivations are, and therefore it predicts behavior. And in addition, it gives you some really great feedback about how you are hardwired for work, as well as perhaps where there are some growth opportunities. So if that's something that you'd like to dive a little bit deeper into, you can let me know, but predictive index assessment is my recommendation. The second thing you can explore is your values, your career values. Either you are clear and you are living your values and career, or you're living by someone else's. Do you know what's important to you and must be present in your career experience? Okay, so you have a job, you have a title and a wage grade and responsibilities. The experience is how you feel when you're performing all of that. So your career values, and you can Google career values and take a look through the list, find the ones that really resonate with you. But think about what it is that's important to you and must be present. It could be that you want to have a role where there's growth opportunities. You want there to be room for growth. It could be that you want to be challenged. It can't be too easy for you. Maybe you're someone who really needs to have some meaning behind the work that they do, or it's necessary that you help others. I've heard everything from bankers to credit unions employees to real estate agents, realtors, talking about the meaning of what it is that they do. Financial advisors, a lot of what drives them is the ability to help others. So these aren't part of the job description, but they're equally as important, and you need to be aware of them because they impact how you participate, how you show up at work. Another thing to explore are your strengths and weaknesses. You do not have to be the master of the entire universe, but you do need to be clear about the areas that you excel and those you're probably better off leaving to someone else. A little bit of delegation there. So play to your strengths, but first you have to have an idea of what those are. So what are your superpowers? And everyone has them, and I mean everyone, at least one. A gift that is something innate to you, that it's easy and effortless for you to bring with you as you work, you bring to the table. And if you don't know what your strengths are, there are plenty of books that can help you with that. I'm looking at my bookshelf here, Strengths Finder. There is Put Your Strengths to Work, Now Discover Your Strengths. But in addition to books, I feel that a dose of curiosity will serve you well too. So pay attention to what lights you up. Have curiosity about what it is that you really enjoy, what you feel that you're in flow with, as well as paying attention to what sucks the life out of you. That's essential information. Maybe having a conversation with people who know you well, such as family, friends, coworkers. Maybe they can answer questions about what they see as your strengths. And when you find out, cultivate these. Another area to explore would be your passions. What are your passions? What do you stand for? What do you stand against? What is important to you that you feel really strongly about it in your life? Make a list of these answers, as many as you can think of. And ask yourself, what is fulfilling and meaningful to you? What makes your little toes tap? So for instance, think of a time, a very specific time, where you felt completely motivated. You were in total flow. What was going on there? That could be something that you felt passionate about. So exploring those instances. Follow the threads of curiosity around what it is that you enjoy and what you're interested in, and then look for the patterns. The secrets are in the patterns. And then finally, something else to explore is your vision for the future. Now, some people enjoy that, a vision for the future. Other people, it wigs them out. Here's what you can do. Be open and curious with yourself and create a vision for where you want to be. Let's start small, 1 year from now. Where is it that you want to be 1 year from now? What is it that you want to have happen differently? What would be in your life? What would be in your career? What wouldn't be part of it anymore? So you can do this through journaling. You could do this, get creative, do a vision board. I just did a vision board and I had a blast doing it. And some of the things that you want to pay attention to in this particular exercise is what is working currently that you want to take with you 1 year from now. What is it that isn't working that you're finally ready to let go of that you don't want to take with you 1 year from now? And then finally, think about the things that will have changed in order to have a different outcome. And then consider the person that you need to be for that to happen. So have a vision of yourself for 1 year from now, okay? So until the next time, have fun exploring these 5 different areas to really get a handle on who you are genuinely and authentically, and how you can bring that highest and best self to your workplace, to your leadership, to your life, to your business. And until the next time, here is wishing you all the clarity that you deserve. And how much do you want to be that person that you identified in your vision? If you would like help and support in achieving your next steps, your next level, or perhaps your next chapter in leadership and life, you don't want to do it by yourself, then check out the Clarity Community. Go to theclaritycommunity.com. It is a membership coaching community for women just like you who are looking to figure out their way forward in their leadership and life. So check it out, and I hope to see you there one day soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.